And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice Brawl. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. Took a video, it's like a commentary, and we ended the previous episode off on a very intense moment. We're about to catch Annie in the act of being a grade A criminal, I think. Anyway, you were hiding inside the clothing box all along, and you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the fitness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that all by yourself! Actually, yeah, correct, it's not possible. It really is impossible! For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need that remind you that the foolish receive no mercy! But wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? Well, you can't be serious! Annie's about to freaking explode. Miss Minnie! You had an accomplice! And that accomplice was none other than Morgan Fay. Of course, who else would it be? Dr. Turner Gray? I'm gonna present this. This person? If it wasn't someone from Kudain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fay household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fay? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands! Do you deny it? She's about to completely do a 180 and completely gain her composure back again, huh? Probably. I think this is what really happened. That was like a Dragon Ball Z scream, wasn't it? The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the photo screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through! Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out. Please I need to do my Rita voice for this. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. Well, what is this? What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Uh-oh. Should I save? I'm gonna save. This is getting a little, this is getting intense, man. This is getting intense. I'm gonna save. From save point. Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ack! Oh, you simple-minded fools! I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely... Of course it was me! Do you really think someone with Von Karma blood would lose to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is... If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium pretending to be Von, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, Yeah, that's right. That's that's my Rita voice. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where's her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? Her reason is because Dr. Gray is secretly doing this Let's Play and he's saving too much and annoying the crap out of everyone else. Ah, you see what I did there? I used a euphemism. Instead of saying shit, I said crap! Would crap even technically count as a euphemism in this case? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. I don't think it's going to be specifically Mimi Minnie. It should be, We'll go with this. Perhaps. I'm gonna either present this or Mimi Minnie's profile. We'll go with this first. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? Oh, wow, Eddie. You're actually drawing some really logical conclusions here for someone who's supposed to be a quote-unquote airhead. Well, what do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead self. However, you see... Gah! Ouch, is actually what he said. Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You failed to support your own theory! Oh boy. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Minnie West stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point. This. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, that's what I, told you. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. Very well, I now conclude this cross-examination to Miss Minnie. Alright. Hold it! Edgeworth! Oh, it's Mia. I was expecting Edgeworth. That would have been a real insane twist if, Edgeworth popped out. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia? Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder, but, regardless what girl trained for this crime... I'm not using my Mia voice at all, am I? Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer here, please. Save, of course. I'm not going down without a fight, Missy! Well, that would also explain why there was no green bar for when we had to present evidence. It's because no matter what we chose, we were going to lose anyway. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove this, provide the reason? Can I really do this? Yes, I can! I am not totally confident here, or actually, I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive. Too bad, you're too late. Swiper, no swiping. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. So, she actually has a similar weakness to Edgeworth. The thing is, in this case, Edgeworth would have let us continue on because Edgeworth hates criminals. So, even if the witness was part of the prosecution, he would willingly lose just to get a witness put in jail. Von Karma's weakness is pride. She wants us to lose in any way possible. If we have a chance, she doesn't want us to think that we got away without any leads. It has to be a total victory for her. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about the perfect thing. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will blow you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec here. Wow. Okay, I thought we were going to be legitimately done, but there's going to be a full extra court session here. And I'm running out of evidence, too. This is going to be tough. Da-da-da-da-da. Yes, please. Do not turn off the power while saving. How awkward would it be if, like, my battery just died? You're just like... because that's what a battery sounds like when it dies. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true? Or, actually, Maya's voice is like Mia's voice, just a little bit deeper. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted. Oh, everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, how's it going, Lady Von Karma? Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation. Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me. That's great English there, translation team. You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and to let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Alright. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Okay. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Minnie, and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... I think it will, Miss Minnie. Last year's accident. Okay, so while we're doing this, I need to keep in mind all the information that we gathered from Senor freaking pervert, Dr. Hody, purported. That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Okay. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ugh! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Gossip? Yes, Mr. Wright. Oh, God. Yes! Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's possible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Did she say possible or impossible? She might have said impossible. Okay. Now, in true MegaShadowFist fashion, we shall press everything. Last year's accident. Okay, that was like last year in May. Press. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. Okay, like something really bad happened at like my sister's clinic around then. Hold it, please! That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Minnie? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with a murder here. Very smooth cover there, Von Karma. Besides, the police the report has already documented that it was entirely Miss Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Minnie is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Yeah, you should be happy there, Eddie. Lady Von Karma literally just saved you from, revealing your motive here. Anyway, and like the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was, what? Why was I about to give him my wise sage voice? She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Let's go ahead and press harder. We're gonna get every ounce of information that we can from you. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. That's true. True. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. You lying sack of shit. Okay, no, yes you do. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your own license, Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie, please amend your test to, okay. Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped too, so like I fell asleep in the passenger seat. Let's go ahead and press this, please. Or should we wait for the next episode? I think we'll wait for the next episode. She does have a license. Why would she say something like that? Come on, Minnie. Or come on, Annie. You're smarter than that. Alright, well, whatever. It's a good thing that I'm so thorough with my investigations, though, because I believe being thorough enough with my investigations has really helped me out with this latter portion of the case. But whatever the case would be, we're gonna press this in the next episode. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next episode.